season before that.
Going off of they just want to have that narrative around. That's what I think. I don't think them. They really think that man is better than Lamar. He don't even have an MVP, yo. That's the crazy part.
And Lamar Ray had two of them. He ready. Don't worry. He ready to shut all that down. And even if they still on the narrative, they gonna look stupid because
It is a win. It really shut it down too. Like for real. Because he ain't never been to an AFC Championship game.
Josh
Maybe
Allen or Lamar, well, both actually.
with Lamar.
No, I'm saying who was you talking about, Lamar or Josh?
I was talking about Lamar. Oh,
That's, and that's why this is time to shine.
right. I think we kept losing the first round.
Yeah, I believe it was 1-3.
Right, 23. We ain't never. I don't think under Lamar we ain't never make it to the championship game.
No, we had, like I said, all that finna change. All that finna change.
Yo, I was happy as shit, yo. At first, I was getting a little worried. I'm not even gonna lie. I was worried at the second quarter. I'm like, man, I don't know. It's looking like we ready to go right back into the narrative, but I'm just like, there's no way he gonna let it go that far. Like, there's no way he gonna let it go back to the same old, same old.
And he put on that cape. You feel me? He healthy now. Healthy, got his weapons. Shout out to Aguilar. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lamar.
Definitely shout out to Lamar because it was looking like he was on too much for a second. Like he overthinking that shit, holding on to the ball for too long until that second half. I guess bro said, yeah, I need to stop thinking about it and just do it because he was thinking too much, like holding the ball, getting sacked and shit. Like, come on, yo.
Yeah, I kind of think that it was over once it was like 10-17, because then that's when like the momentum shift. Like they wasn't on their A game as much as they was in the first quarter, first half for real, for real.
When I seen they let up that punt return, I said, yeah, we always gotta let a team get one of them.
Yeah,
Like,
don't it
dang,
seem like it? Every time we play somebody, it seem like they get a punt return on us. That should be wild.
every time it's like it's crazy. Even though it say it would only happen 3 times in like the last few years, that shit feel like more than that.
Yeah, it did because it was consistent.
It just seemed like we seen it like every other year. We ain't, well, we had one this year. I can't even say that. But before that, nigga, when the last time we had a punt return? Jacoby Jones.
Truthfully, that's the one I remember before like recent.
Yeah, that's the only one that I remember in the last like decade, because that was 10 years ago, 11 now.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely got high hopes. Definitely got high hopes this season.
Back to score to that San Francisco game. Let's see what's going on with that.
And they playing who they playing again?
I think Green Bay is 7-6.
7-6. Niners way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I figure that. Niners gonna win. They gonna win. If they don't, then that gonna be a mad surprise. And
it, it happened. It happened. Look what happened. Well, like Dallas, they write their history with that, but shit, they was a top seed.
yeah, but we know Dallas. Dallas, they do it up. They do it to their fans every season. Every season.
I'm surprised they really be going that hard
And
for them.
I'm glad we ain't got a reputation like that. You feel me? At least in the recent years, we got one over our head,
Not for real. That's all you can say.
and we've been
Man,
consistent. We
we
ain't
just
been like
ain't.
Cowboys. Yeah,
No,
we had some disappointments, but not like how the Cowboys disappoint their fans.
but we was overexceeded with BS teams for real. Some teams was really BS, and we was overexceeding, which gave people high expectations. That was really unrealistic. We ain't even got all the pieces to even complete the mission. We just making it look good. That's been Lamar's whole career over there. Besides this year, he made the crap look good. Literally,
Yeah, that's that dog in Baltimore.
that's if you want to get paid $260 million, you better start winning.
You know, both my teams gonna take it out this season. Boston and Baltimore.
Yeah, yeah, that's your team, nigga, because you already know how it is about that.
Yeah,
But no, I got going to the conference finals for sure to the final to the conference finals.
Baltimore.
No, it's Boston. I got y'all going to
Oh
the
yeah,
East.
yeah, 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 for sure. We'll even see Milwaukee or Philly,
Yeah, it's still up in the air about that.
but
I
LA
think
got
it's
a little
you know.
LA got a little mission to accomplish. I see they bounce back in the top 10 though. At least they'll be able to fight for that play in if they stay where they at, which most likely it would be. I mean, for real, I don't even see why they so low in the season for real because AD, honestly, surprisingly, he been there and Yo been look like a whole superstar again. Not
Yeah,
that he never looked like one, but he's just been injured and not available and shit to the point people forget about him.
I mean, yeah, because he be inconsistent. Bro had games where he's scoring double digits. I mean, single digits, and that shit crazy. You can't be a top 75 player and score 9 points. Like it
No,
should be never for real, for real. I don't even want to see it more than once. If it ever happened, he did that shit more than once this year.
yeah, it's only acceptable if All Star like at least a single digit, at least 1 or 2 times, like you said, a season. If
That's
if it's if it's more than that, then now you're on the level of a star or lower,
right. Not a,
depending how everything turned out.
but realistically speaking, that man really was never a offensive superstar. Like for real, for real. He always was a defense superstar. It's just that he is gifted on the offensive end, so he ain't really got to do as much. So when you require him to do the most, he can't for real. Over the years, now he got a lot better with the offensive load, but it's still taking him a little minute though, like to be consistent with that shit and dominate.
Yeah, we might not see the 28-point game at AD. We'll probably continue to see like a 22
I
to
mean, he
20.
dropped 30 a couple times this year,
Yeah, but I'm talking season average wise.
right?
He gonna have plenty of 30-point games, but like season average wise, we
Yeah,
only been saying like under 25 or 25 at the most,
yeah. 'Cause let me see what he
which is
averaged.
okay. But
It's not bad, but if you talking about
but
superstar level, you need
yeah,
like
right,
20.
right. Especially if you want to compete with Yoke and Embiid and all them and
Right,
Giannis.
right. Because they averaging what, damn near 30,
Yeah, they
29.
all in their 30s, 26 plus. And we just looking at AD like, damn, your skill set just as good as theirs.
Where is it?
I don't
That's
know.
my whole
It's
biggest thing with him. Like he got his skill level is crazy, but he don't play like it all the time.
it's the rotation for sure. The rotation and I don't know. They need they
Like
need they
so
need different. Well, not. I don't think they really need different players. They just need to be more aggressive. As long as they be more aggressive, they are. They don't even need no trades, to be honest,
and
because
defense.
Lakers is still a
Like
big team.
they need six some defense, yo. They had dudes that they got last year for that reason. Now the dudes that they got for that reason can't stick nobody. Like and they never was really a strong suit on the offensive end already. They already was that. So now that they're not defending, you need them to score. It just ain't working out. It just ain't working out. Like Austin Reeves was like a no go in the trade deadline last year. I mean, he did play good last year. I'm not taking that from him. But now he being exposed this year. You can't guard nobody. Like not a soul. Bro need to be on the trade block.
Yeah, you got a point. Some of their players that they kept, they should have just ended up trading. Like you said, Austin Reeves probably wouldn't have been a bad trade bait. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they could have got somebody solid, maybe more solid on defense per se. And D'Angelo Russell, it seems like they're regretting re-signing his ass. He could have been gone for somebody else.
'Cause they man, even the players be like pulling the team chain. It's like they had games where they look terrible, and you like, yo, these dudes gotta get out of there. Then they have like 2 or 3 games where they go ahead and drop 30 and ain't looking like stars again. It's the up and down shit with them, man. You
Then
don't
by
see
Gabe Vincent being hurt, that don't help much.
bro stealing money. Team, we played like 3 games this year. That's
Crazy.
stealing money. Play all them games from Miami, and you come over to LA and lay a goose egg.
Yeah, shit
Lay the
was.
egg.
I mean, it's half the season. I think we at what 40, 42 games right now so
Yeah,
far
looking
for
excellent.
certain teams. So we're
We
in
un-
half the season. This will not usually turn in like to the 40. You know, in the beginning, it's like from we say I get to 82. So it's like I tuned in, but not really tuned in.
not,
It's like
yeah,
just box score tuning in type shit. But now it's gonna be more games watch and all that.
yeah, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about for real.
No, not at all.
Like, y'all ain't
I,
got nothing.
I,
But
I, I am a bit upset we lost to Denver last night by 2 points. You
I
know,
ain't
we
watched the good game.
yeah, I watched it. We was we undefeated home. Well, we were undefeated home. We went 20-0 until they came in last night and gave us our first L at home. You feel me? I'm
But
like, damn.
if
We
y'all
could.
lose to Denver, then Denver is like it's a well put together team. I wouldn't really beat myself up about that.
Oh no. It was just like if you would have seen it, it was just intensifying. It's like we basically.
I
I'm
like
gonna say it like this for real, because JT he kind of fumbled a 1-on-3. He ended up missing the layup when I think he could have just stopped, coordinated himself with it for like a pass or two, and we could have made a difference. And like the shot selection, and then boom. But you know how it is sometimes when you rolling like Russell Westbrook, the motherfucker end up
1,000
fumbling
miles
that motherfucker.
all over and shit. That nigga flipped the switch as soon as he went to the Clippers. Like, yo, why you ain't do that for us? Why you ain't get humble over there?
You
Like you
like him
got.
over there?
I mean, I didn't like him with the Lakers because it didn't show me nothing to say I liked them over there. Everything looked like Russ is the reason why. Like if other people didn't want to say that, go to the trade and be triple double, but what is that really helping? I missed the idea of him. I wish he could have played like how he playing in with the Clippers with LA. He had a couple of good moments, but he had way more bad moments than good
Yeah, that was like a curse going over there. It's like certain
ones.
players just can't blend. I noticed that with certain NBA stars, they just can't blend with each other.
I don't know what it is about LA, but it's like when certain people come over there, they just like can't make it work.
Yeah, it ain't for all players. For real. If you really think about the history, LA is just built for like a team that just had like two superstars, and then like everybody else around them, around two superstars. No more than two, because if you add like more than two, that's when shit start to look weird and crazy. Just
I
like
just
the Russell Westbrook experiment. Just like the Kobe, Steve Nash, the Dwight Howard experiment. Shit like that. And just certain teams just need to
I just
operate just on two stars. And that looks right anyway, if you ask me.
that's what I'm saying. I just think they go for it's not even like superstars. It's like, bro, you can be a superstar on a team you just came from, but on another team, you might just be like a powerful role player. And some people don't want to accept that shit when they come to the Lakers. Like, yo, Dwight Howard was a fucking superstar. He was a center on the team. It's not the same as being a superstar point guard or a superstar shooting guard. Like, you can't get the ball 24/7 now that you come on a team that got a superstar point guard or a superstar shooting guard, nigga. Like, it don't blend. You gotta accept your new role. A lot of people don't want to accept their roles. They act like it's the same thing everywhere you go. You're not gonna have the same minutes, the same ball time. Like, you might not get the same touch.
Yeah.
Only person that well with that type of transition, even though he a point guard, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking Chris Paul. He's the only nigga that can go to different teams and make it work for real.
Yeah, like you said, and that's due to the fact that he's a point guard. You know, when you're the point guard, you basically in control of that team, that ball club.
But it don't happen for everybody like the way Chris Paul do it.
No, it definitely don't because you got players who ended up being benched, they time getting cut, or they become a role player. Chris Paul always that the
He
you
done
know
came off this before. That's what I'm saying.
right. It's only now that
Fuck is
he
you
a role
talking?
player. Why would you say?
That was just a puff break.
You know,
Hey, yo, let me know if you can hear my little sound bites real quick. Hold on. I got the
faintly.
a little bit, but you hear it though.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, got the little keys. You feel me?
Okay, I can faintly hear that as well.
Nah, there's some other shit on here.
Yeah, Lord John. What you talking about?
That fell for the dub. I was a little panicky earlier, but defense, god damn, the defense.
You said the defense.
Yeah, they the real MVPs in the night.
Oh yeah,
Real,
yeah. Both defense and offense,
I
and
think more
and
so
they've
than
been
him.
that way these past weeks.
I already knew our offense was gonna come out slow though, only because we had the bye week. Every team come out after the bye week a little slow.
Yeah, we had that break, a long rest, watching everybody.
Can't practice like the game, man. It's
Yeah.
nothing. Ain't the practice ain't shit like the game.
Plus, that's some new shit. You know, they weren't doing shit like this before. And like, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 7 teams in the playoffs. To the
Oh yeah,
point, yeah, to the point where as though the first seed get that first buyout rest. I don't remember this being a thing in the family. That's fairly new.
but the first seed getting the bye.
Yeah, was that always a thing?
Yeah, that was always the thing. The first seed get the bye.
Ain't something different though with this playoff shit?
I mean, it could be something different because
I
they
think
added a team, so it could be something different.
not sure. I'm gonna have to do my homework on that. See what's up. Because it seemed like something changed in the playoffs. Like it's an extra team.
Probably the wild card games, if anything. It's probably an extra wild card game. I'm not sure though. I would have to look. But I don't
Yeah,
see.
me too. Because if the first team got a bye, if that was always the thing, that means what? It was always 17 in the playoffs. But I don't recall that. I thought it was 6. But like I said, it ain't nothing.
Nothing to Google it real quick.
We'll see.
What it was it always 16s in the playoffs?
7. You know, 7 now.
Yeah.
She got me in the clouds. It's that silver haze. First he came through. You heard me.
Oh, Chris, it is. It said it, let me just read it off. It say in 1967 the playoffs were expanded to 4 teams, division winners. When the league completed its merger with the American Football League in 1970, the playoffs were expanded to 8 teams, which increased to 10 in 78, 12 in 1990, and 14 in 2020. I don't know if that's really answering it though.
You
Oh,
said 14 in 2020.
it say the NFL debuted a new playoff format in 2020, so it's a new
Yeah,
format. Mhm.
yeah.
They
See,
expanded to 14 teams.
all right,
Seven.
that's what I was referring to.
Mhm.
It's fairly new, like 3 years ago type shit. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it was a fucking difference.
Right. All right, and that's why I was saying. No, I was like, it could be the wild card. They added another game. That's what happened. It said the new format includes a third wild card team from each conference to go with the fourth division winners. So
Uh,
they just added a third
yeah,
wild
yeah. Just like how NBA did, switch the shit up with
playing game.
that play-in shit. All that shit switching.
Basically, it's the same thing. They operate just like the NBA.
Yep, it's crazy how we witnessing that transition or witnessed it.
I don't remember them announcing that either. Hey, yo, you seen that video earlier of this dude going live and he barricaded himself in the house. It was in
No, I don't know.
yo, he went on live, barricaded himself in the house, like did a whole hostage situation with this girl and his kids.
Damn, did they
Right.
survive?
I think he did cop suicide.
You said did they?
I think he did cop suicide for real.
Damn.
Yeah, go through it.
Show that, Mama, show that in that video that you recorded of me going. I didn't record it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just put my hand in that nasty muscle. No, wait, I just want to hold the fucking place. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Man, that's wild.
Crazy ass nigga, yeah. You already know, man. Once you already done unalive some people out here, especially multiple, that shit come back to haunt you. This man really just crashed out for real.
Damn,
Like, that's crazy. He confessed to over 10 murders, bro, on live.
that's some wild ass shit. Why live though? You feel me?
Right. He did. He gone now though. Told you he had a whole hostage situation going on. He barricaded himself in the house. He had his girl and his kids in there. He stabbed his girl. Bro went on. He went on a rampage.
Oh, had a demon up in there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Then you can hear on one of the videos the girl like basically wounded. She like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling cold, going blue. I'm like, yo, that's wild.